So, Evan, can you talk to us a bit about how legal finance is allowing firms to build their plaintiffs' practices?
There has definitely been a material increase both in interest and execution by typically defense oriented large law firms looking to build out plaintiff side practices. This is certainly a meaningful trend in the legal industry generally and for legal financing specifically. Um, it's been true for some time that nearly all of the AmLaw 100 has interacted with Burford in some way throughout our history. But what we've seen over the last few years in particular is that increasing interest among what I think the market perceives as defense side law firms in building out plaintiff side practices. And I think the reason for that, is at least threefold. First, if you are already known, often globally, as a litigation powerhouse, and you've represented massive Fortune 500 companies in bet the company high stakes litigation, it suddenly provides you with a very meaningful differentiator in the marketplace if you can turn to those clients and say, actually, instead of just defending you, we can represent you on the plaintiff side so that you're not letting valuable legal claims, which really are just assets, go to waste. And that we can do so for free, either on a full contingency or maybe even a partial contingency. And the reason we can do so is because we have this funding relationship in the background that helps support the firm and mitigate some of the firm's risk, as what's oftentimes a long duration event litigation goes on. And so if a major global law firm can go to its clients and say, we will bring to bear the massive, and again, global resources of this firm to represent you in your high stakes litigation, seeking remuneration for various injuries, that becomes a pretty powerful message and differentiator in the marketplace. And related to that, as a second reason we've seen this increase, I think, is it allows those same firms to keep their clients. Instead of seeing institutional clients that the firm services both on the corporate side and on the defense side for litigation, go to other firms, a small group of well-known firms to everyone on this call, to pursue their plaintiff side work. If instead they can keep that client's business for plaintiff side work, that's a huge win for the firm. And related to that, this is and we'll talk about this in a couple slides about the economic impact of defense-oriented firms looking at plaintiff side expansion. The goal here is to expand the pie of revenue and profits for the firm. And you already have your defense side practice, you already have your corporate practice. And while there is some opportunity cost at the margins to dedicating some of your resources to pursuing plaintiff side opportunities instead of being 100% dedicated to defense side opportunities, the goal of how we structure our deals and the way in which firms can avail themselves of that risk mitigation of taking some fees along the way allows those firms to have massive upside potential while ensuring that their costs are covered using legal finance.